Snowmageddon, January 2026, dealing with what most of the country is dealing with, whether it's more snow than you normally get, cold, ice, all of that fun stuff. But I wanted to come out here and talk to you about the door latches on your coop. So I've previously talked about the different types of door latches you can use on your coop and run doors for predator security. But I forgot to mention making it easy to get yourself out of your coop or run if you happen to lock yourself inside. And yes, that does happen, and yes, you do want to plan for it. Depending on the latch you use, but with most of them, when the door closes behind you, it's closed and locked, and it's not going to open again from the inside unless you have a plan for that. So I'm going to show you some tips by showing you the two different styles of locks that we have on our coop and run doors. So this is the outside of our run door, and you've seen me in videos kind of, I have to flip this latch up to open the door. Oh, I scared all the chickens. And then when we come inside, let's see, hi everybody. Oh, I've been out here multiple times, giving treats and water and making sure we don't have any more exploding eggs. So then as you can see on the inside here, there's not like a latch or a handle or anything like that. So obviously what's going to happen if I close this all the way, then that latch on the outside is going to, go forward, and then you're potentially stuck in here. So my husband came up with this kind of really cool interior latch release system. So he's got it where it goes up and over and through the door there for being able to get us out. Now, just for triple, whatever security, I just don't close the run door all the way behind myself. I just kind of close it a little bit just in case something ever were to go wrong with this one too. Obviously being stuck in your coop or run when it's extremely cold or extremely hot is a bad idea. I just wanted to note on this one too, I know it might not seem like it's very predator secure if a predator could potentially just pop it open like that. We're not as worried about that because we have the interior coop door for the chickens as well. No predator has ever tried to breach this actually. We've got a camera that points at the coop at night, but of course they have their door in there that closes at night too. So even if something got into the run, it's not likely to get into the coop itself. Okay, and for this one, you've seen this before, but just to slow things down and focus on it a little bit more, this is the big door to the coop, so the person door where you go in and out. And we have had raccoons climb all the way up there on that top step, and they're reaching. Thank goodness they can't even reach that. But, a predator could try to open your door over here. But, so we just have this carabiner in. This is a type that turns. I'll do that again for you. It turns, and then we put the carabiner in, turn it like that, and then this latch. Now, two things that I do before I go into this coop. Number one, take your carabiner if you're using this style and just pop it right back there. That helps with two things. That's going to be one of the things that helps so this door does not close on you with you in the coop, but also so that you don't lose the carabiner. I have a 7-year-old who loses it often, or a husband who just puts it in his pocket, which might seem like the natural thing to do. But then when you come back out of the coop, you're going, where did I put it? Did I drop it in the hay? Literally a needle in a haystack. This one's bigger and bright orange, but we had small black ones on here before. Drop it on the ground outside the coop, and then you're like, I don't know where I left it, and now I don't have that. So as you can see, if the door closes on you, it's not really gonna trap you in there. My husband did trap himself in here. We have gotten trapped in here before. I think it happened to me once too, but everybody was outside, thankfully. So I could just yell through the window and be like, let me out. Or another tip, big tip I'm going to share with you in a minute too, in case that does actually happen to you. But what happened, this door swings very easily, swings wide. It'll go, all the way over to the side of the coop there. So you think, okay, well, I'm going to just leave the door wide open. Well, because it is so smooth and any little bit of wind, it wants to fall back closed. And what happened was this was lined up just right. It went like this, and then do you see that? See, so if the latch comes back, there you go. And if you don't have anything in there with you that you can try to MacGyver yourself out with, you're stuck. So that's what happened the one day. But anyway, so I just do this, keep track of your carabiner, and it can't lock you out. Then the other thing I do is I'll step inside the coop, and as I'm doing that, I just fold this right over, because then the door can't close all the way. So there's a gap, obviously. Then when I'm inside, you know, this isn't going to close on me, and I know right where that latch is, it's not going anywhere as well. So if you're not from a northern climate and you've ever wondered why we squint a lot when it's snowing, it's not just because we're worried about snowflakes ending up in our eyes, or if you see people in the snowy climates wearing sunglasses in winter and you wonder why. Hopefully this video you can tell. But when the sun does decide to make an appearance, or you know, it's attempting to, as you can see that behind me a little bit there, or even if it's just a bright day and the sun isn't shining as much, all of this white, it reflects off of the white snow and attempts to blind you. So we do sometimes still wear sunglasses in the snow, especially when driving. The third tip I have for you, of course, is always have your cell phone on you. Nowadays, most of us do always carry our cell phones, but you're at home. I'm not someone who always wants to have it on me. So you might think, I'm just going to put it down real quick to go check on the chickens. And that's when you get into trouble. So if you have your cell phone on you, you can call for help, of course. And honestly, I find that handy for other reasons as well. Maybe something is kind of broken or failed out there in the coop, and I need to tell my husband or show that to him later, send him a picture so that he can see what's going on and we can figure out a plan for repairing something. Or obviously it's just a lot of fun to take pictures of your cute chickens. So always have your cell phone with you when you go out as well. So I keep recording the snow over the last week. And yeah, this is what's currently happening right now. A week later, still going crazy. This is what we call snow globe snow.